is colder now. I think it's sick of us. It's time to make a move. I'm shaking off the rust. I've got my heart.
Hey, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Matt.
And for our culminating project, we're going to be doing a backpacking trip through Crater Lake National Park along the Pacific Crest Trail, also known as the PCT.
But first, we're going to do a 2-night backpacking trip up at Cleellen with our good friends Peter and Doug and Peter's mom.
On anywhere but here, I'm staring down myself, counting up the years. Steady hands, just take the wheel. Every glance is killing me. Time to make one last appeal for the life I live. Stop and stare. I think I'm moving, but I go nowhere.
It's like a thing with my church.
You know, when you're out here, you really realize how much a gift nature is. This makes me feel that all the energy to get here was worth it, and we haven't even really started the good part. So I'm super psyched for the rest of the hike, but this is reward enough as it is.
Awesome.
Everyone gets scared, but I become what I can't be. Oh, stop and stare. You start to wonder why you're here, not there. And you give anything to get what's fair, but fair ain't what you really need. Oh, can you see what I see? They're trying to come back. All my senses push and tie the weight back.
So Matt, we know you've been dealing with some knee injuries. Actually, tell us about
Thigh
it.
injuries.
Thigh injuries.
So, yeah. So starting last spring, I stress fracture to my femur, which is, I think, the biggest bone in your body. But anyways, even though it's like July 19th right now, it's still healing. So hiking is definitely hard because it hurts sometimes. But today it was feeling great, and I think, it might break further on the hike, and we might face some really big difficulties. But we will deal with that and have a great time. It felt great today.
Cool. And how do you think you're gonna get past that hurting as you go downhill?
Well, have you seen The Karate Kid? If you have seen The Karate Kid, then you must be familiar with Mr. Miyagi. While I'm talking, he rubs his hands together like this, and then he just magically touches an injury and it heals. So I'm sort of counting on Kyle to do that at some point in the trip. Otherwise from that, just a lot of good stretching and some calcium vitamins and whatnot.
Steady feet, don't fail me now. I'm around till you can't walk. Something pulls my focus.
Alright, Matt, you ready for this one? It's this leg, right? No, it's that other leg. That's fine. Oh, hey there. After that trip, Matt and I thought we needed to practice some of our first aid. Mr. Miyagi style. We were just practicing some karate to get ready for our culminating projects, the backpack trip in Crater Lake National Park, Oregon. After an exhilarating 2-night backpacking trip, we really think we're ready to handle the daunting tasks that the PCT may offer, such as bears, witches, chipmunks, lonely nights, and the worst of all, are you ready for this, Matt? mosquitoes. Oh my gosh, this actually sucks so bad. But first, we want to show you some of the stuff that we're going to bring on this trip.
Somebody ran away saying fast as I can, I got to go, I got to go. Once upon a time we fell apart. You're holding in your hands the two halves of my heart.
Hey Matt, are you packed? Yeah, I'm packed. Are you packed? Yeah, definitely. I think we're ready to go.
And thus our journey starts.
Stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop, don't stop giving me this. Stop, don't stop, don't stop laughing about it. Stop, don't stop, no, you let me go. I could have been a princess to be a king. Could have had a castle, wanna. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
So where are we? We're at Crater Lake National Park. We passed the sign like on the street up top. Yeah. So you don't know where the bus is?
No. Let me check this one
Kyle,
last spot.
Are you serious right now? You forgot?
Frisbee.
Are you, gosh darn it, Kyle, what the heck is wrong with you?
Oh, sweet mother of God.
Are you serious?
Thank goodness. What now? Always remember to double check where you put stuff, because now we have pasta.
Well, you're
the
absolutely
Lord.
ridiculous earlier.
Okay, it's recording. Okay. Hey, this is Kyle. Just a review of the first day. We drove down here to Crater Lake National Park, and today we spent, we took off at about 9:15, leaving Mercer Island, and we got here at about 8 o'clock in the night. So that's including breaks and that kind of stuff. To be honest, the first part of the drive was pretty boring. Not gonna lie, but once we got into Crater Lake National Park, it was absolutely beautiful, and I think that day 4, day 5 is definitely what I'm looking forward to. We were able to see some of Crater Lake, and just, I can't wait to be backpacking in part of that. Also the bear warning, I feel like I should have definitely checked what the bear situation is down here, but I think it's going to be pretty bad. Obviously, I'm nervous if we meet a bear, but I know what to do. It's just seeing that 250-pound animal would be kind of frightening, but Matt and I know what to do for that, so yeah.
Besides Kyle, forgetting this, losing the spaghetti, which was a pretty big mess up. I also, I'm not able to find my bug spray or the sunscreen, so we'll see about that. The mosquitoes have already started attacking us
and they're not very good, but it's alright, because we'll keep swimming. Matt, signing out day 1.
Alright, so we are at a road right now. Let's look down this way. Oh, there's Matt. Oh, let's look down this way. Make sure there's nobody down there.
Yeah, officially gonna actually start our backpacking trip.
We're gonna try and not get hit on this road. Let's see. I think it's clear. Oh, get down. Go, 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 go. Oh, phew. Matt made it. How heavy is it, Matt?
It's like 80 pounds. No, it's really light. You can just toss it from hand to hand. It's insane.
That's cool. Da 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 da. Shore L-O-Y-A-L-T-Y. Mercer Island High. Do 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 do. Whew. Out of breath. Up here at 5,500 feet.
Okay, how am I feeling? I'm feeling physically, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fresh. It's the first day of 7 days. We're gonna go 7 miles today. So I think I'll be pretty sore. Me and Kyle have a little more weight than we're gonna try and take. We're gonna try and take 30 pounds each. But we definitely didn't wind up taking that. Mentally, I'm feeling great. Just happy to be out here with Kyle. I mean, he's beautiful. Okay, I'm going down a slippery hole. Be careful. No, mentally, I'm really excited for this trip. The weather is phenomenal. There's no clouds in the sky. It's awesome. I think we're gonna have a blast. So, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Oh, I must say at the beginning of the day I was pretty stressed.
Yeah.
We got out a lot later than we had originally wanted, but getting the pass was really nice and easy. Talked with some of the rangers, and the pass was free, which was awesome. But yeah, again, we wanted to get going about 9. However, today we ended up leaving at about we probably left on that trailhead at 11 o'clock. So 2 hours behind schedule, but really back here, one of the great things is that time doesn't really matter. You're on your own schedule. It's really light and dark are the two times. Back here there's no 12 o'clock, no 1 o'clock. There's breakfast time, lunchtime, and dinner time, and then sleep. Wait, Matt, can you hear that?
Oh. It's water!
Hey, yeah, I think it sounds like water.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends.
Alright, day 1 done.
So we found camp, we've set up our tent. Now the only thing we need to do, since this is bear country, is set up a bear hang and get our cooking spot set up. As you can see, did you get it? Oh, okay. So let's explain this. Basically, what it is Kyle here has a big long rope attached to a rock, and we're trying to throw the end of that rope with the rock on it over one of the branches up there. And then once we get that, we can touch our food.
Has come and passed, the innocent can never.
So here Matt and I are in this meadow. That's right over there. Our meadow or small clearing and stuff. You'll wonder why I'm speaking softer right now. Well, it's because we are probably the loudest things in this forest right now. If you just stop and listen. We can't hear anything else other than just that sound of the running water over to my left.
And the really loud chipmunk.
But yeah, that's one of the great things that I love about the outdoors is it's so quiet. I can just sit here and have nothing disturb me. It's weird kind of not hearing man-made things when we're used to it. Hey, good morning. So this is what happens when you wake up in the morning. You just kind of lay in your sleeping bag. And there's Matt over there. Yeah. It's so comfortable. Even though it's not raining, it's still hard to get out of your sleeping bag.
Yeah, it's like a beautiful day.
Something really mean you can do to your buddy is you just pull your sleeping bag off of him like that.
So cold.
Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I want you, please take me home. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I want you, please take me home.
So we've reached a point which can be probably the most fun part of your trip, but also the most dangerous, because you never want to get your feet wet, because most likely your socks and boots will not dry out. And we are standing pretty much right in the middle of a stream. It's actually pretty deep out there. I don't know if you can see. It's about, over that way it gets to about 2 feet. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna cross this yet. There are some logs down there.
Down there, there's some logs, and then it just goes like this. This is how it is now, and it just goes into a extremely steep sort of waterfallish situation.
So luckily Matt and I do have gaiters on.
Yeah.
Which are these things here. But we're not quite sure if that would be the smartest thing to just walk across this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Matt, what do you think? Do you think we should go?
We could go back up to those logs we saw earlier.
Those ones?
No, way back up there.
I don't think
That's a little ways upstream.
that's too far off path. What about if we just did?
We could do that.
Yeah.
We could, or the smaller log and like use the bigger log to hang on to.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. So yeah, we're gonna try those smaller logs over there. See if we can't make it across. I'm gonna stand here and watch Matt go across first, just to make sure he makes it. Notice that he did undo his buckle and stuff, because if you start to lose balance, it's easier to pull off your backpack that way to regain balance. And you'd much rather have yourself safe than your backpack. Hey Matt, good luck. So one of the things that people don't really realize that they need for backpacking is ingenuity. Matt and I have already had a couple experiences with this, with our ripped tent, which we had to use duct tape on. It wasn't too bad, but still, it needed to be fixed so it wouldn't get to that point. And then also my backpack, how the zipper broke. There's some things that you can plan for, but there's no way you can account for everything. That's a good eye. We found this piece off of the trail. So look, there's some other bones laying around. Oh look, there's the part of the jawbone right there. You can see that? Right there. Zoom in, get some of that teeth. Over here, there's some more of the rib and the spine. Oh, here's the other part of the jaw. And then, oh, and there's all this hair here too. Oh, it looks like it was a deer. Really? Yeah. And there's a piece of its hip. And then it looks like some sick person over up this way put the skull up on a post. Let's take a look at this. No. No. I don't want to touch that. There's the skull. So Matt and I passed the last known water spot. We're hoping that there's going to be something else up here, but we're not quite sure. And as we keep climbing, my hopes are starting to diminish, which means we might have to go back down the trail for water to the last spot that we saw. But yeah, definitely, we'll have to get water tonight at least. I know I'm running on only 2 quarts of water right now. So it might end up for us actually having to camp and then hike back a couple miles to get that water, because water is so necessary out here. We need it for cooking tonight, and we need it tomorrow, especially when we're heading through the part called the Oregon Desert. Whew, doesn't that just sound hot? As you look around too, you can see why I'm kind of nervous, but we might not find Fawn Spring. It's just dead out here.
In a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night.
So where I'm standing right now, I think is where our Fawn Spring is supposed to be. As you can see, there is, yeah? Alright, there's definitely no water anywhere along here. Why I just wanted to explore a little off trail was I just saw all this green around me. All of a sudden I was like, oh, maybe our spring was up here, and I guess I was kind of right, but it looks like it's all dried up now. Alright, let's go talk to Matt and see what he thinks. Hey Matt, so I think that's our Fawn Spring right there. Right back there, where it's all green and stuff. Oh. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Oh. But yeah,
Connect up with the PCP and then we can we can come with like a little attack packs and just bring our water and we can fill it up.
Okay, sounds good. So just go onto the PCT and...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's our best bet.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. You wanna...
If the
Let's keep
best
going.
bet is death.
Hot.
Oh man, dude, I wish we could get some water. Oh shit.
What?
Look at that.
What? Snow.
Oh, that feels so good.
Yeah, we can... I don't know about right now, but we should meet up with the PCT in not too long, so once we get there we can set up camp and actually can.
All over my face?
No. Oh yes, you do. A lot of stuff on your face. Come back here and get some stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Whew, that's the first sign of any form of water we've seen in a good 2 to 3 hours.
Very nice. Like snow.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear me over the roar of our stove, but we actually found a bunch of snow over here. Yeah, there's a shovel, we're trying to dig it out. And right now we are melting some water from the snow. It takes a bunch of fuel though, so I'm a little bit worried we might run out of fuel on this trip, which is okay, we're not gonna die. We do have enough snack food and lunch food and stuff that we don't need to cook. But it would be nice if we didn't run out of it, you know? So yeah, but thank goodness I was really worried there. I was thinking we were gonna have to go on like one Nalgene tomorrow, which is really bad. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be able to find some more water, hopefully at Jack Spring, and I'll be able to get into Crater Lake National Park, which I'm looking forward to.
Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night.
So Kyle, what are your feelings?
What are my feelings? I was really nervous today when we were coming through that desert. That was not great. The trail was not very well marked, if at all, and we had to use a lot of map and compass skills, which I'm good with. It just puts more strain on the individual. I think that also the water situation was not, because we hiked what you think like 2.5 miles through that desert spot.
Yep.
And to go back 2.5 miles and then come back to camp would be an extra 5 that I really did not feel like doing. So it was the grace of God that allowed us to get that snow spot, which allowed us to
Insane.
melt some water at least just for tonight's dinner. But right now I'm feeling pretty good. My legs are a little bit sore, a little bit tight.
How far do you think we went today?
How far? We definitely went over past Fawn Spring,
Yep.
so further than we wanted to.
Well, we wanted to get out here, right?
We got probably maybe 10 miles.
Maybe 10 miles, yeah.
Well, it's 8:30 right now.
Yeah.
Matt and I are already in our sleeping bags. We're getting up at 7 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we
Getting
need to
early
get that much
starts.
sleep
So
to
we'll
wake up and stuff.
see
Actually,
how this goes.
yeah, the past 2 days we've been like, okay, we're gonna wake up early. Like,
It
we'll
hasn't
both
happened.
wake up, sort of, and like look at each other and just be like, nope, the other one's
Not
asleep.
feeling
I'm
it.
not gonna get up. So we've gotten up at like 9, 8:30
Yeah.
at least. 9.
So we'll see how tomorrow morning goes.
Yep. Sounds
So this
cool.
is Kyle Weiss signing out. Good morning. Today, or last night was probably our coldest night by far. You can see by how Matt's bundled up over here. Yeah, definitely our coldest night by far.
And today is our longest day. Probably about by 2 or 3 miles. We also gotta find some water. Hopefully at Jack Spring. Hopefully Jack Spring is not dried up by now. But yeah, and today we get back into Crater Lake National Park. Woohoo! Yay!
So here we are, we stopped. I just need to switch my gaiters up, and right now Matt is behind me talking to his mother right now. And give my mom a call. It's always really important when you go on backpacking trips to let them know where you're going, and always just let them know you're okay. We actually have a spot with us, which is a transceiver, a GPS transceiver, which will which sends them our location every day or whenever we push a button. But right now, we're really happy. We get to talk to our mothers. Yay!
Breakdown, and I don't know why, but I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see.
We just passed someone again, and we're making our way to Fun Springs. This looks promising, a little more vegetation on the ground. Jack Springs, sorry. A little more vegetation on the ground.
Inside of me, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now.
Jack Springs. Be a magical oasis in which we can swim. Is that it? Nice. And that is Jack Spring.
So we finally reached Jack Springs. It's right down here, as you can see. There's the water, yep, and I'm sitting on a log right on top of it. Yeah, this could be a better image. That's Jack Spring. Yeah, it's pretty small. Up the road a little is another bit of water up here, and since it is so stagnant, Matt and I decided that we're going to both filter, and use iodine for this.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? What? It looks like you're milking a cow. Oh, this is like an oasis. Oh my gosh. I want to take a bath in that. That'd be gross. Absolutely gross. It's gonna blow, it's gonna blow, it's gonna blow. Guys, it
is about halfway through a really long day. We had to actually add another mile onto it to get down to Jack Spring, which was awesome. And we got some more water, but right now we just finished up lunch and Max is down doing his business, if you would. Yeah, right now I'm just really tired. Wish I had a little bit more to eat in that lunch, not gonna lie. But and Matt and I are still shooting for going pretty far, maybe into where we're supposed to be tomorrow night. Doing that all today, so we'll see how it goes. But, yeah. What'd you find? Oh, nice. Entering Crater Lake National Park. Permit required. Shooting camp vehicles fire on top of it. Okay. Now we're in Crater Lake. Look at this. It's so different from the other side. Oh, let's go back into the national forest. Whoa! It's like the difference between Narnia and Earth. It's so different.
we've reached Camp 3, we think, because it should be a small, extremely small little like pond lake, and but we think it's that little dried up area. So the question now is, do we keep going or do we camp?
I still keep going.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're gonna,
I don't know if we'll be able to do it.
I'm wrong.
don't.
Should have done better than this.
Oh, Kyle, watch out.
Please, I'll be strong. I'm finding it hard to resist. So show me what I'm looking for. Save me, I'm lost. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for you.
Walking into Mazama, day 4. Looking pretty gnarly. Hopefully they won't judge us.
Alright, so it's day 4. We're sitting right now above Annie Springs. You can see Annie Springs is right down there. Actually, let's grab the camera to show you. That's Annie Springs right down there. On our first day, we had dropped some food off in Mazama, and been told that it would be there when we got back. Unfortunately, it wasn't. So what we did is, since all of our lunches, dinners, and breakfasts for the latter half of our trip were gone, we just grabbed 3 breakfasts and 1 dinner because we had some extra stuff. And we're going to use the lunches and dinner now, and we're going to use those as the rest of our food for the trip. And we're also going to just have bars for lunches. Yeah, exactly.
At the Mazama campground, we met some people who were actually doing the whole PCT. They started in Mexico, so they're pretty much in the upper portion of the trip nearing Washington. Sort of upper.
Yeah. They're in the more than half. Yeah, more than half.
And so yeah, they're probably averaging about 20 miles hiking a day. And
20 plus.
20 plus. And then we saw this other guy. Who was talking about his friend who was doing 43 to 50 miles a day hiking. I don't know on what trail, but that, considering we were pretty just absolutely beat after max 13 miles a day yesterday, or 13 miles yesterday, considering that guy's doing like 50 miles a day is pretty insane. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it.
Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for. Oh Lord.
So we arrived at Camp 4 a day early. So now we're gonna hike to Camp 5, and we would be hiking to this camp today, but we decided to do 2-day. And now we're gonna go to Camp 5, which, yeah, we're not necessarily, we're pretty close. We're basically up. So now we're gonna decide to do the hike that we would be doing tomorrow and go to Camp 5 near Rim. It'd be pretty cool. I think it'll be a good day if I do not get bit by any mosquitoes, if I do not overheat in my super long attire. It's like really hot out and I'm wearing a cap and all this just because I don't want to be bit by mosquitoes. So if I don't get heat stroke, it'll be a good day. We just been walking up Rim Village Trail to get to Rim Village. Basically around the rim of Crater Lake. and there has been no switchbacks whatsoever. It's really hot, but we can hear some cars, and we think we're right about the freeway area. About
Definitely a little bit different walking.
oh no,
An extra 40 minutes.
yeah.
I'm lost. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for you. I'll pay any cost to save me from being confused. Wait, I'm wrong. I can't do better than this. I'll pay any cost. Save me from being confused. Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for.
Matt, it's okay. Matt, it's gonna be okay. Matt, quit embarrassing me. There's other people around.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
A beautiful deer with some sweet and there's Critter Lake. Rim Trail.
If I'm still shaking, will you be there to hold me still? If I can't feel my heartbeat, will you make sure it's there? If I'm still shaking, will you be there to hold me still? If I can't feel my heartbeat, will you make sure it's there? 'Cause we all fall down sometimes, and we get back up when we're fine. But if you leave me, I'll still be lying here. I'll still be lying here. If you leave me, I'll still be lying here. I'll still be lying here. If you leave me, I'll still be lying here. I'll still be lying just here. Waiting for you to come back. Just waiting for you to at least look back.
Okay, so here we are in Rim Village. We're gonna go this way. But yeah, so we figured out that the trolley doesn't actually go down to Mazama. It goes all the way around, and it'd be $50 for Matt and I to ride the trolley, which sucks. So we decided, hey, we need to shed a few pounds, so we're gonna actually hike back down to Mazama, and then also back even further than Mazama to look for that camera that I stupidly forgot. Yeah, let's see what else.
The best thing about this is we're gonna get some food, probably
Yes,
from the
Probably some food from
some sort
Mazama.
of food.
That'll be awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Come on.
Me and Kyle are coming back to our last camp spot. Maybe find the camera.
Yeah, hopefully, we'll see.
We'll see if it's here. If not, we'll keep our hike going to the Stewart Falls. be a very long trip. Yeah, and it had all the footage from the first 2 days on it. That would be a very important thing to find. Not be very good if we lost it. It's been like, what, 2 days? Since we've lost it, 3 days? Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Oh. I'm so happy.
This is like our culminating.
So, we got to Mazama Campground, and we actually found out that they do have our food. When we asked yesterday, I guess the guy just had no idea. No one told him. But it's good, so we found out we had our food. But the woman at the front wants picture ID, so she can find out if it's actually us. And I have no ID at camp or with me. And Kyle, his ID is back at, his license is back at Lightning Springs Campground, which is a good ways away. And we'd have to come back, show her, and then lug the food all the way back to Lightning Springs Campground, which is a big trip. But right now, we're trying to get a picture message of one of our IDs sent to us on my phone, and then we can show the lady over the phone. So hopefully we'll be able to get it. If not, that'd be, well, hopefully we'll be able to get it.
But it ain't me, try to look but I can't see. Can't stop right now cause I'm too far, and I can't keep going cause it's too hard.
So, because of spotty service,
Not enough service, pretty much.
yeah, not enough service, we're unable to receive any picture messages and thus unable to get our food, which isn't the end of the world because we went to the PCT hiker box, which has extra food people have left, and we got a nice new jar of peanut butter.
Lunch.
Yeah, and some crackers and ramen, and 2 ramens. So yeah, we're set.
Food for the next.
We just need food for today and tomorrow, and I think we have food for today and tomorrow, so it shouldn't be too bad at all. But yeah, it would have been preferable to get just like a massive heap of food, which was ours, and it was all pretty good. But it's fine.
It sounded like we had any bacon in there.
And jerky. Dude, I want to buy one of those ice cream bars so bad. So mad.
Deep breaths.
No.
Get it till it's done. From where you are, I'll be gone. I said, keep.
Again, a change in events. Okay, turn away from Kyle. So, we're just walking up this really steep trail, right? Getting a good exercise, going back to our camp. All sad and whatnot that we didn't get our food. Although optimistic still. But as we were walking up, we realized that we had service since we were getting, probably that we were gaining altitude and we were getting higher and higher, we had better reception. As we do that,
We realized that we had better service, so then we're like, oh, let's try to re-receive this multimedia message which couldn't come through.
and
Oh, hey, look, it's Kyle's passport. What? We can get our food now.
we can get our food now. Just making some lunch on the side of the trail. Some salami, crackers, cheese. Everything needed to have a good lunch. Just hanging out. Yep. And that's our story. Oh, let me add, with the new food we just got, which is a lifesaver. Thank you, new food. Get away, bug.
Try a little harder to see everything you need to believe.
Here's Kyle over here making some. Oh, he took a bite. Slash put it in his mouth. Making some sweet. So me and Kyle just made this wonderful looking dessert.
What? Look at that.
Of like cakeness and apple and some stuff.
Look at that.
And it just looks.
Look, watch me. Watch me.
Okay.
Now that's hot. Ow.
It is. I don't know what time it is, but we're gonna wake up at 3:30 tomorrow morning to catch the sunrise, which is at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
I wanted to do it.
I did not. I said, Kyle, I'll wake up at like 5. I'll wake up at 5 for the sunrise. It's pretty early in the morning. Like 4 o'clock now. We're gonna hike up to Crater Lake for the sunset. It's gonna be pretty phenomenal, hopefully. There's some. This is the trail going around Crater Lake. And it basically is about not very wide, and it just immediately goes to it. It doesn't look now, but it's about 10 feet, and then it just goes straight down to the lake. It's pretty cool. A little bit of a dangerous trail, but yeah, you don't have to too far out.
It climbs up to the darkness. No weapon can surprise the greatest thief in the house of horror. And just a room where a sleeping princess lies. All your money, your pretty necklace. This is my bird on such a night. There's a storm coming over the mountains. I'll be gone long before the morning.
So these rocks look really cool. They break off in crazy, like clean shapes. It's amazing. It's sort of like Batman's crystal, or no, sorry, forgive me. Superman's secret like diamond layer, or whatever it's made out of, like crystal.
As the night wind, as no lover been before. And the ring she wore for a bridegroom slipped from her fingers.
So this is gonna be one of our last views of Crater. We going down to Grass Hill today.
Take me with you, take me with you. For my lonely life is sad. I've been promised to another, to a man.
Here Matt and I are in our shelter that we built.
What's up?
We've taken off our socks, and look at that.
Oh yeah.
That is just nasty. Those are my toes.
Smells so bad.
Look at that.
Here.
Look at Matt's.
scooting your one leg?
Yeah, sorry. So tonight we decided to go more hardcore just for you. Just to show you, you know, some of the ways. So we've got a tarp rigged up here. I'm actually sitting under it right now. See? We've got socks sitting over here. But yeah, we're really tired from waking up 3 o'clock this morning. So we're just going to. Matt's actually gonna read me some of The Hobbit, right, Matt?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's blowing up his air mattress right now. Don't pass out there. Yeah, Matt's gonna read me some of The Hobbit, and then we'll see what's going on from there, because maybe we might have time, or that might be time for dinner. Yay! But yeah, we'll see. Pretty much.
That was to be found either under the hill or over the hill or across the water. And there they remained to the end of their days. Still, it is probable that Bilbo, her only son, although he looked and behaved exactly like a second edition of his solid and comfortable father, got something a bit queer in his makeup.
So we don't know if you can tell, but there is definitely a rainstorm coming our way. You can see by that dark.
Oh, there's a flash of lightning.
I might have gotten that on video.
Nice.
And there's a flash of lightning right there. Yeah. So we're expecting that's gonna pour rain. So that's why we are sitting under our tarp with our food, hot chocolate. There's Matt right there. And we're pretty much just gonna camp out under here once it starts to pour rain, which I'm pretty sure it will. So yeah.
So after, I don't even know how long of a nap, like a nice nap. I wake up, I hear this pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. I'm like, oh, this stupid bug's on top of the tarp. And then I'm like, wait, it's raining. Like, whoa, dude, it's raining. And it's the first time it's rained this entire trip, and it's raining in the Pumice Desert, of all places. Why? I don't know. Maybe because there's clouds up there. But, yeah.
This is called the Pumice Desert. Pretty much because there's all this pumice on the ground, like everywhere, and there is no water, so thus it is the Pumice Desert. And there's like the same kind of trees everywhere. But right there we have Kyle.
Dude,
Yeah?
our map doesn't say anything about hiking. It says camp up at least 100 steps away from lakes and streams.
Really?
That's the map says, yeah.
Well, maybe it's not a rule that you have to be invisible. I thought, but we'll see. Nice, really extremely comfy in here. It's so nice. I can do some reading. Oh, and my feet smell bad according to Kyle. But it's so comfy right now. There's like no mosquitoes, and the air is a perfect temperature. It's nice. It's really comfortable. This is the life.
Oh. So, here we are. It's our last day doing stuff. Kyle. Breakfast in bed. Yeah. First of all, he woke me up extremely rudely to shoving this breakfast in my face. I'm like, what, you expect me to eat this right now? I'll just eat it. No, it's alright. It's alright. Anyways. Thank you so much, Kyle. I've been awake for like a minute here, so I'm pretty fresh. Last day, we're meeting Kyle's sister and dad. They're gonna pick us up. And dog. And new puppy, which they're gonna train to be a guide dog or what? Yeah, guide dog. Guide dog, and we're gonna meet them at 2:00, and they're gonna take us to a camp like. But yeah, last night we had an interesting encounter. Yes. We were simply reading The Hobbit, and it's about 9:00. We hear this person like yelling, and we're like, "What? Hello?" And when somebody comes off the trail and starts coming towards our camp, and she's like, "I think I lost my friends." And what happened is she went along the PCT instead of going along towards Grouse Hill. So we walked her back. It was probably like 6 miles last night. To her friends, but that was, yeah, saving lives one damsel in distress at a time. Yeah, she had. If she did not find us, she probably would have been pretty screwed. And her friends weren't really looking for her at all. I think they're just sitting around the fire. Crazy. Yesterday we were up from 3 until probably about 10 or 11. last day, final hike, like 5 miles I think till we finish. So that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It just feels like yesterday that we set off on this not too big journey, only 7 days total. 7 days total. We've had a lot of fun.
We've had
Some encounters, yeah, you could say. Some unexpected things happen, but all in all, you know, just really had a lot of fun out of it, you know. Yeah, so this morning we woke up and at some point both me and Kyle realized there's like a weird funny smell in the air. We didn't really think anything of it, but as we've been hiking, we don't know if you can see it, but to the right there's sort of it's like smoke almost for the 4 miles we've been going. We've seen in the air, and it smells a little weird, like we don't know exactly what it is, but some sort of possible small fire. Yeah, we're trying to get it to the road a little bit quicker, so in the event that there could possibly be a fire, we'd be a little bit safer. Yeah. What you're hearing and possibly seeing now is the highway, which is where we get picked up.
Well, half-mile off the highway.
Oh, half-mile off the highway.
Half-mile left.
Half-mile left is where we get picked up. So we're pretty much almost there. It's exciting.
The smoke seems to have dissipated.
And the smoke is dissipated.
Alright, well, this is where we bid goodbye to the Pacific Crest Trail, just down that way. A quarter mile is the trailhead where we're being picked up at 2 o'clock by my dad, my sister, and my new puppy.
Yeah.
And we just saw a sign down that way that said the California border is 165 miles that way. So, and I definitely give it up to all those who are hiking the PCT, because they're going over 2,500 miles.
It's insane.
For 3 months. But Matt, good job.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be a love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. And I dropped out, I burned up, I fought my way back from the dead. I tuned in, I turned on, remember the thing that you